covenant. Everybody that's on the earth right now, the Most High promised that he wouldn't destroy the earth again with a flood. So he put that bow in the sky as a reminder to him and to us. And since that time, since this thing with Noah went down, since the flood with Noah went down, he has never destroyed the whole earth again by water. He's been true and faithful to his word. And so when you see that rainbow now, you know the truth of the matter. You can look up there, and it's really, you know what it is too? It's really another sign that the Most High is real. But people don't look at it like that. They just be like, oh, look at the rainbow in the sky. The rainbow is in that sky because of this covenant. It's a token. It's a sign between the Most High and every living thing on the earth. All right, so let's go to 15. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud. And the bow shall be in the cloud. And I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And God said to Noah, this is the token or the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. Now, ain't it interesting? He just mentions Ham is the father of Canaan, because this dude Canaan is a real interesting character, man. And he's important because our land that the Most High gave our people, the Israelites, is the land of Canaan. But Canaan didn't take land in his father's territory. He took land in somebody else's territory and got a curse because of that. But I just think that it's very interesting that Canaan's name is mentioned here because they had Noah had other grandsons. Shem had sons and Japheth had sons. But right here, for some reason, the Most High mentions Canaan right here in this verse. Now let's go on. You're going to see why I said that. It says, these are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be a husbandman. He was working the land, and he planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. Now listen to this. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. So again, we mentioned Ham, and Ham is where all the Africans come from. You know, the dark-skinned Africans, and not all the Africans are dark, but, you know, you can tell. You still with me? And it's verse 22, and it says, and Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. Now, look, it says Ham, the father of Canaan. Why was Canaan mentioned again? If this was just about Ham, if Ham saw his pops naked, or whatever this actually means, why is Canaan mentioned? It don't make no sense, right? Something's going on with this Canaan dude. You know, it's possible that Canaan did something to Noah, because the word for it says Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it up on both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. So this is an important little phrase, the nakedness of their father. Now, later on in the book, we're going to learn that the nakedness of a father is actually his wife. Yeah, the nakedness of the book is going to say that. So I'm looking at it going, well, maybe Canaan did something to Noah's wife, because we're going to learn Canaan, his group of people, was doing a lot of perverted sexual stuff. You know, even to this day, these people that are the Canaanites, they is into all kind of, crazy sexual sacrifices and, pedophilia and all kind of stuff. Right. So then, and it says, and their faces were backward and they saw not their father's nakedness. So I think part of the key, now it could just mean exactly what it says, and I can accept that and I believe, okay, if they just saw him, you get drunk, you might have a boner or something, and the cover come off of you and you laying there naked with your meat out. That might have been what really happened. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they're mentioning Canaan over in verse 18 and again mentioning Canaan here again, it kind of seemed like Canaan got into something, because it says, listen to 24, it says, and Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. Now this word younger son, that could have been talking about Canaan, because in the Bible there is no word in here for grandson. It would just be a son. You see what I'm saying? So it's possible Canaan might have did something, but like I said, I'm okay with accepting exactly what the books say. But, there's other information as we move along, and I'll show you. I'll be like, see, this is why I said what I said back in Genesis chapter 9 with Canaan. But anyway, verse 25. And he said, listen what happens here. So check this out. Verse 22, right? Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father. Then verse 18, it said, Ham is the father of Canaan. But look at 25. After Noah awoke from his drunkenness, he said this, and he said, cursed be Canaan. A servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Okay, so now let's go back to this. When Noah woke up and realized what happened to him, he didn't curse Ham. He cursed Canaan. Because in the other book, when I told you about how Canaan took the land was called the land of Lebanon. That's the land that Canaan took. And once he took it and started living there, it became the land of Canaan. And in that book, it does say that Ham got upset at Noah for cursing his son Canaan. You know what I mean? So it don't really say, because it reads like Ham saw him, but Noah decided to curse. Noah decided to curse his son, and so, like I say, man, I just want to be straight up. I'm gonna tell you what I think, some of my theories, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with what's written in the book. If I can't just prove it, with some other scriptures.